me that they felt like they already knew me because of my association with WOCA. My message to you, they're out there, they're listening. Truly, radio gets results. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, WOCA, the source.
All right, 18 minutes after 9 o'clock. Let's return to Veterans News with Gary Pascale and Joe Martone, guys.
Hey, thanks for getting us
good
back.
news. We're going to talk about good news this
We've
morning.
got all kinds of news.
What's this November 11th thing that you got?
Well, I wanted to finish my other thing first.
Yeah, go ahead.
One thing at a time. Then keep me in order. You're trying to get me out of whack, aren't you? That's not hard to do.
I'm getting jumpy. I guess
You get excited, yeah. I know.
Center too long.
That's Let's do one of those. Okay, post-traumatic stress is a real reality. I doubled on that, but a lot of the men and women coming back are suffering from flashbacks and what have you, and they look like they're on the heebie-jeebies. They get very nervous. Their attention span is short. They can't. They have a hard time functioning at a long period. It's go. Go. Well, there's a new thing. I just learned about it yesterday. I don't know if they're going to introduce it to the veterans or not, but it's for post-traumatic stress. It's like a small little headset, like earbuds, like per se, but instead of earbuds, there's two little clips that go in your earlobes, and they put a very small little through your ears or what. And basically, it calms you down, and it gives you like a line a line in the sand where it's like kind of thing. I just learned about it yesterday. I don't have all the details, so please don't call me. I can't elaborate on it, but as soon as more details, I'll be more than happy to pass it along. Now, Gary, you're excited about this?
Oh, I'm real excited.
It says Pentagon to open online exchange shopping to vets in 2017. I'm going to what they call cold read. The Defense Department Retail Board has given the green light to plan to open online exchange shopping to all honorable discharged veterans with hopes of starting the program on Veterans Day in 2017. Online is the big thing on this because you don't have to travel. Now, the closest exchange that we know of is in Orlando. But if you could do it online and it gets delivered to you, my goodness. The move, originally proposed by the Army and Air Force Exchange Service in 2014, was approved by the Executive Resale Board earlier this month. The board unanimously voted to ask the Pentagon to update its policy regarding Pentagon rules. Anyway, the Pentagon officials confirmed that the proposal is still under consideration. The board's decision was announced on August 12th. You probably presume that's last year, logically, from the American Logistics Association, which lobbies on behalf of the companies that do business with the exchange and commissary systems. Now, we were talking about the exchange and commissary, how one is for clothing and one is for food. So it looks like they're going to combine them. Opening the exchange to 20 million honorably discharged U.S. veterans comes with strong business case. Exchange officials have said the move could produce between $226 million to $1.13 billion in annual sales, according to the 2014 proposal. It could bring as much as $108 million annually in support for MWR programs, which rely on exchange dividends for the bulk of their funding across the services, it says. However, opening commission shopping to honorably discharged veterans isn't included in the proposal. So we will continue on, and there's more to come. And all it takes is 3 easy steps. Submit a verification form at the vetverification.org. Follow the exchange on Facebook for ongoing updates. Start shopping on November 11th, 2017. So you would submit a verification form at VETVERIFY.org. Again, VETVERIFY.org. And then follow the exchange on Facebook for upcoming updates and start shopping November 11th. This is outstanding.
Yeah, and I could see why it's online, Joe, because I was discussing this yesterday with some retired veterans. And in today's world, they had open posts and bases when we were in. But in today's world, it's very difficult to get on a military base. So if you're retired, you have a little code now. They showed me on the back of your ID card that they actually scan at the gates.
Right,
so,
right.
it would be difficulty. But online is easy, simple verification. They probably just request simple documents that most of us have. And, we'll be good to go.
Right, yeah.
Can I say something about that post-traumatic stress syndrome?
Well, I hope you can.
Yeah.
Keep his mic on. It's okay.
I want to share something. I believe in what you just said, especially the relaxing part. Back in 04 and 05, you remember when we had all those hurricanes?
Yes.
I was on a disaster team, and they didn't talk too much about post-traumatic stress syndrome then, debriefing and the things that the tools that they have available now.
Right.
And we probably did back-to-back in those 2 years, like 6 or 7 storms. And a lot of times you went from one storm to another, maybe only home a couple days, and then back. And the horror that you can witness in that, but you don't actually have time to take it in, but yet your eyes see and your brain registers, like you're constantly around death, you're constantly around destruction, and people that have everything that was taken away from them, and it takes its toll on the first responders and the disaster workers, the same thing that combat does to the soldiers. And I didn't have any understanding of this, and I had just come home one day, I guess at the end of it all, and it was in the late fall by the time everything stopped on the second year, and I sat in my easy chair and I just broke down crying.
Really? It just hit you?
It just hit me. And then, finally, I went and, I got some help and I got debriefed. But the thing that helped me the most was getting an MP3 player full of music, putting that MP3 on with these kind of headphones like we got in the studio that block out everything, putting some really good, I use gospel music.
I was going to say the music
country,
you like, yeah.
And whatever you like, and walk 2 or 3 miles, and that really helps. So I can understand that this system you got, and we'll be looking to hear more about this.
I will definitely. As soon as I get more word on it, hopefully by next week I'll have some more on that. I'll ask the gentleman that spoke to me yesterday about it to give me more information. But yeah, when you were helping, you're on automatic mode. When you had to do a job, you're there to do the job. You did the job, and then Gary got the gist of what you did and how you helped and how you, I guess, influenced what the outcome of a lot of people's lives and help them. And that's and that is just civilian kind of thing. That's not military. Military is a whole other ball of wax kind of thing where, we won't go into detail, but anyone that's seen combat knows exactly what I'm saying and how it affects you, and it's with you. You can't take it away. Getting back to the Resource Center, on the note, we do need volunteers there desperately because we want to be manned 8 to 5 every day to help over 55,000 veterans. That's just in Marion County. Now, WOCA Signals takes care of all Marion County and beyond, especially with the internet now. And people, you don't realize there's 350,000 people in Marion County alone. Our signal reaches that and beyond, not counting the transit people that are coming by on I-75 that are tuned into us right now and saying, I have a question. How do I get in touch? They might be going to Orlando. They might be going the other way around, all the way to Tallahassee and beyond, but they're hearing our voice over the airwaves now. The number 352 is area code if you're not familiar with it here in Florida. It's 352-433-2320. Now, I know you can't drive and ride at the same time, but you can look it up, and the website is a long one, so we can't even give that. That'll confuse the heck out of it. So you'll have to remember the phone number, or look up WOCA and give us a call, and we'll give you the number again. But it's 352-433-2320, and they're there to answer your questions. To help the veterans, and it could be yourself, it could be a father, an uncle, a cousin, whatever. Everyone knows a veteran, right, Gary?
That's right. And you can Google Marion County Veterans Helping Veterans.org. We have a Facebook and everything.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
Google. Just say
Google.
Veterans Helping Veterans of Marion County. headquartered in Marion County. There are other veterans helping veterans organizations out there, but I'm prejudiced. They don't hold a candle to what we do here. They're out there. They're doing a good job. Don't get me wrong. They're helping veterans, but not at the level that we're doing. We're the first of its kind in Florida. We haven't got feedback if it's the first one in the United States as is, but we're so dang proud of what we're doing. And I'm, of course, when we took over the station in 2010, and the Veterans News was on, and that's when I first met Hank, and basically my life's changed because I knew a lot about the veterans and the administration and things about that and the card you carry and all that, which you can get into detail next week more. But I didn't realize that they established in 1997, and it's rolling, and it's still rolling. Well, we got about one more minute to go. So if you want to say anything more,
I want to
Gary?
say we're increasing services weekly. We've even got more improved food services, which we'll talk about next week, Joe.
Definitely.
And we're really striving, to make the lives better for every veteran in Marion County. That's our goal. Hank says that, our theme is saving one veteran at a time and serving one veteran at a time.
So we need volunteers. And, of course, if you got that extra ching-ching in your pocket and you want to help, we will gladly accept it because we work on 15 cents on the dollar. That's 85 cents goes back to a veteran. And by golly, they deserve it,
Time and money is what we need.
Right. Time and money is what we need, and we're proud to help where we can. We help them out. We give them a hand up, not a hand out. And Gary, with that note, go for it.
For Hank Whittier, God bless America.
To the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America.
Fox News Radio.